Stop everything. The long-awaited beast has finally been detailed. For the last 2 years, Sony has dominated the high-resolution market, but the competition is closing in. Now, they are about to drop a camera so powerful, so technically advanced, it redefines the very meaning of high-resolution image capture. This is the Sony A7R VI. You're a photographer. You're an artist, a commercial shooter, or a cinematic filmmaker who demands detail that leaps off the screen. You're asking one simple question. Is this the camera that future-proofs my business? Is this the absolute pinnacle of resolution and intelligence? Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. In the next 30 minutes, we are going beyond the press release. We are decoding the final, most persistent leaks, the rumored 80-megapixel sensor, the integration of a completely new AI autofocus unit that thinks faster than you do, and the massive video upgrade to 8K at 60 frames per second. Stay with us, because by the end of this video, you will know exactly why the Sony A7R VI will become the single most dominant camera in professional image making. Animated graphics showing the increase from 61 MP to 80 MP. Show a close-up of a high-resolution image being cropped multiple times without losing detail. Highlight the BSI Exmor R structure for light gathering. Let's start with the feature that gives this camera its name, the sensor. The most persistent, highly credible leak suggests the A7R VI will feature a groundbreaking 80-megapixel full-frame Exmor R BSI CMOS sensor. This is not a modest upgrade. This is a 25% jump in resolution over its predecessor. For landscape, studio, and commercial photographers, this means an unprecedented level of detail. Imagine printing a massive billboard or a gallery canvas where every fiber and every texture is rendered with razor-sharp precision. The dynamic range is also rumored to be pushed beyond the 16-stop barrier, giving you a flexibility in editing that feels like cheating. But it's not just about the numbers. This BSI, or backside illuminated, architecture is crucial. It's designed to improve light gathering efficiency despite the higher pixel density. This means the low light performance, which often suffers on high-resolution sensors, is rumored to be vastly superior, matching or even exceeding the low-light capabilities of previous generations. You get the best of both worlds, unrivaled detail and clean files. And for sheer computational power, the Pixel Shift multi-shooting mode is rumored to now capture over 300 megapixels, stitching together files with a new level of automated precision, making it the ultimate weapon for fine art and conservation work. Graphics showing the focus box locking onto complex subjects, a tiny insect, a person obscured by a net, a car turning sharply, with the AI chip being visualized. Sony redefined autofocus with the A7R V's dedicated AI chip. The A7R VI takes that technology and puts it on steroids. We're looking at AI autofocus 2.0. This next-generation AI chip is rumored to be 4 times faster, processing data in real time to identify subjects with uncanny accuracy. We are moving beyond just human, animal, bird, vehicle. The A7R VI is rumored to include new recognition modes for specific objects, patterns, and body parts. Picture shooting a football game. The camera won't just track the player, it will track the ball, the exact part of the shoe kicking the ball, and the subtle shift in the goalie's eyes, all simultaneously. Real-time tracking will become virtually inseparable. The AF system predicts motion with an almost supernatural foresight, ensuring that even when a subject is briefly obscured, say, a bird flying behind a tree branch, the camera knows exactly where it will reappear and instantly locks back on. This isn't just fast AF. This is intelligent AF that anticipates the shot for you. It guarantees you capture the decisive moment every single time. Cinematic 8K video clips showcasing high dynamic range and high frame rate. An animated graphic illustrates the new, rumored internal cooling system, emphasizing heat dissipation and continuous recording. High-resolution cameras are often criticized for compromising video. The A7R VI makes no such compromise. This camera is rumored to be a video powerhouse, delivering 8K at 60 frames per second. This massive resolution and frame rate offer a level of creative and post-production flexibility that is simply unmatched. You can extract perfect, professional 4K or even 6K footage, with infinite room to stabilize, reframe, and zoom without any loss of quality. This future-proofs your video content for the next decade of display technology. Crucially, Sony has reportedly tackled the biggest challenge of high-resolution video: overheating. Leaks point to a completely redesigned thermal dissipation structure, a hybrid cooling system featuring both passive and active elements, ensuring the A7R VI can sustain long-form 8K recording without the forced shutdowns that plagued older models. This means professional studio and documentary work can be done with total confidence. Add to this 4K at 120 frames per second with full sensor readout and 10-bit S-Cinetone support. The A7R VI isn't just an incredible stills camera, it is a professional cinema tool in a small body. A 360-degree rotation of the rumored body, showcasing the new EVF, the fully articulating screen, and the dual CF Express Type A slots. A camera this capable needs to feel the part. The A7R VI is expected to feature a much more robust, ergonomically refined body, similar to the A7R V, but with even better weather sealing and a deeper, more substantial grip for handling large G master lenses. The electronic viewfinder, or EVF, is getting another upgrade, rumored to feature a stunning 9.44 million dot resolution with a fluid 120 frames per second refresh rate. This gives you a clear, blackout-free view of your subject, even in the brightest conditions. For storage, the only logical choice is speed. Expect dual CF Express Type A/SD card slots. This configuration ensures maximum write speed for continuous 80 MP bursts and the data-heavy 8K video, while offering redundancy and workflow flexibility. Finally, the price. With these specifications, 80 MP, 8K/60p, and next-gen AI, the Sony A7R VI is rumored to land in the $4,500 to $5,000 premium segment. It is a significant investment, but for the unparalleled resolution, intelligence, and video future-proofing it provides, it is an essential tool for the uncompromising professional. The Sony A7R VI is not just the next step in the high-resolution lineup, it is a declaration of dominance. The 80-megapixel sensor redefines detail. The AI Autofocus 2.0 redefines intelligence. The 8K/60p video redefines hybrid filmmaking. This camera is built for the highest levels of commercial, landscape, and cinematic work. It is a technological leap that will widen the gap between Sony and the competition. The launch is close, and demand will be historic. You now possess the intelligence Sony hoped to keep classified. Prepare for the future of photography, in resolution over its predecessor. For landscape, studio, and commercial photographers, this means an unprecedented level of detail. Imagine printing a massive billboard or a gallery canvas where every fiber and every texture is rendered with razor-sharp precision. The dynamic range is also rumored to be pushed beyond the 16-stop barrier, giving you a flexibility in editing that feels like cheating. But it's not just about the numbers. This BSI, or backside illuminated, architecture is crucial. It's designed to improve light gathering efficiency despite the higher pixel density. This means the low light performance, which often suffers on high-resolution sensors, is rumored to be vastly superior, matching or even exceeding the low light capability